to issue the curses upon us, and the place of dragons, which that's talking about America. We're gonna prove that, all right? And this is the place also known, like David said, the shadow of death, the valley of death. That's America, okay? Go to Isaiah 34, verse 5 through 15. All right? We almost there.
Isaiah 34, verse 5.
Yep.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon all my people, and upon all the people of my curse to judgment.
That's right. Now we got in Proverbs 3 and 33 that the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. The wicked is the so-called white man. Okay? And the sword of the Lord is talking about them ICBM. We good. The ICBM thermonuclear missiles. All right? It said it shall be bathed in heaven. That's talking about the missiles exiting the Shiloh. Here we got the picture right here. Exiting the Shiloh. Going out of space. All right? All right, it's exiting the Shiloh, go out into outer space, okay? And then what returns is the warhead, which hits the land. So the sword of the Lord that's bathed in heaven is talking about some ICBM thermonuclear missiles, right? And it shall come upon Idumea, which Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom, all right? Upon the people of my curse.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made with the fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats.
Yeah, lambs representing the tribes, all right, of the 2/3. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that's now the elect, the 2/3. You're gonna die over here in nuclear fire. And the goats represent Esau, the so-called white man. All right, keep reading.
And with the fatness of the kidneys of rams, for the Lord having sacrificed in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
That's right. The rams represent the other nations. A great slaughter in Bozrah, which Bozrah was the capital of Edom. So it's talking about America, because America is also known as Bozrah. Keep reading.
And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks and the bulls. And their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness.
Yep.
For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, in the year of his recompense, for the controversy of Zion.
That's right. So that's part of their judgment. All right, because the Lord said he gonna live by the sword, and it says they that live by the sword shall die by the sword. All right, and the so-called white man now lives by destroying people by missiles and by fire. So that's what he's gonna receive in return. All right, keep reading.
And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall be burning pitch.
Shall be burning pitch. So you know it's not talking about an actual sword. It's talking about these missiles. It's metaphorical, or in a parabolic form. Okay? And it said that the water's going to be turned into fire, man. All right? Off of that extreme heat from them ICBM thermonuclear missiles. Keep reading.
And it shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste.
Yep.
None shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and the bitterin shall possess it, and the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. And he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness.
Yeah, because once this place is destroyed, it's going to be one big desert. All right, and you won't be able to recognize where this state ended and where that state began, because from east to west it's going to be completely destroyed, man. All right, keep reading.
They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdoms, but none shall be there, and all the princes shall be nothing. And the thorns shall come up in her places, nettles and brims, and the fortress thereof. And it shall be an inhabitants of dragons and a court of owls.
So that proves that this place is, once it's destroyed, it's going to be a habitation for dragons, fulfilling the prophecy that the Lord said through Malachi that this place was going to be destroyed. All right, is that verse 15? All right.
There shall the great owls make her nest, and lay and hatch, and gather under her shadows. There shall the victors also be gathered, every one in her mate, with her mate.
That's right. Go to Isaiah chapter 13, verses 19 through 22. Okay? That's right. So when the Lord destroyed this place and the fire subsides from the missiles and it finally cools off after, it's going to take a while for that to happen, then this place is going to become a habitation for dragons. All right, key reader.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 19. And Babylon and the glory of kingdoms and the beauty of the Chaldeans exceedingly shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelled in from generation to generation.
That's right. So when the Lord destroys America, all right, which is Babylon in this chapter, okay, by fire, it's never going to be inhabited again. Okay, keep reading.
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be filled with doleful creatures, and the owls shall dwell there, and the satyr shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry there. Desolate houses and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
That's right. So when the Lord gives the signal for his son to come back, all right, with the angels to deliver the elect, all right, when that's happening, these nations are going to be in the midst of World War III, and they're going to shoot the missiles over here to destroy America. All right. While they fighting over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which is in the Middle East, all right, in that desert, the Sahara Desert is the Sahara near Saudi Arabia. All right, because it's going to be we're good. It's going to be a full-fledged war between the nations. All right, between America, NATO, EU, State of Israel versus Russia, China, North Korea, India, Pakistan, the Arab Brotherly. All right, Syria. Yeah, Syria, which that's part of the Arab Brotherly, and they gonna clash down there in the Middle East. That's why you have a buildup of all the nations' military over there around the Persian Gulf, okay, and that whole area, because that's where it's going to start off. But then the U.S. troops are going to get pushed into Saudi Arabia, and they're going to get destroyed over there. And we're all in the midst of all that chaos. That's when the Lord going to come back, destroy all them armies, all right, send his angels to deliver the elect from all around the world where they be scattered. And he gonna come to America to deliver the elect that's here and to help destroy this place with the angels. Okay, for all its wickedness and abominations. Okay, go to Revelations 18 and 2. Yeah, let's go.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 2.
Yep.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
That's right.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
That's right. Talking about these nations were once all in league with America and have taken on the philosophy of America. That's why now.
Thank y'all, brothers, man.
All right, you're welcome. That's why now in the Arab world, you got a big uproar between the people, the men over there. They don't want the democracy or the ways of America where women is equal or above a man. All right. What else? Women driving. Okay. Women giving divorce and stuff. Basically uplifting the woman. All right. Taking down their form of government and establish democracy. Because it's all end up corrupt. That's why they rioting now in Egypt. Okay, since they took down Mubarak, they put that puppet in there, another puppet. Then the people, they was all cool for that, and now they rioting again. So democracy is a failed form of government, and every place where a democracy is set up, you're starting to